so that's how far back I go with Dawn. And she met a guy named Serpenti, and you know it's a special occasion because he's not wearing shorts. We were expats together in the UK for 2 years. He never once wore long pants. This must be a special occasion. I always have mixed emotions coming to these parties. You know, it's sad to see people leaving, but it's also sad to see how good all our retirees look.
And I remember you guys as trainees. Dawn coming through the scholarship committee.
Yes, I remember.
But Jerelyn and I actually go back to before I started with the company. It's actually a very special story. Jerelyn had just moved into recruiting, and I think that was Coney Island in the video. We were trying to figure that out.
Oh, absolutely.
And you remember. And as part of her training, she was taking something called targeted selection. Some of our old interviewers remember this well. And I was a college senior, it may have been almost to the day. It was October of '87, and they needed guinea pigs to go on mock interviews. I was the designated guinea pig, and this tells you how long ago it was. I didn't have a resume, so the career placement office typed it up on a typewriter for me. I didn't have a suit, so I borrowed my girlfriend's brother's suit. He was about 5'6", 140. But the first interview he kept looking at my sleeves, I remember. But the first interview I ever went on, it was the first interview that Jerelyn ever did in Coney Island, and somehow I got invited back for a second interview. When I came back for the second interview, there was Jerelyn, and I got hired, and I became a management trainee. The person in charge of the management training program was Jerelyn, and a couple of years later, I actually moved into HR, and there I was with Jerelyn, and then years later, as you heard from Dawn, we were together again in finance. So we've been through a lot. We have a lot in common. I think we're both English majors, both tea drinkers. Jerelyn and I share one other alcohol tendency. You may notice that Jerelyn wasn't drinking much wine yet tonight. A lot of the people here are here to see you drink the wine. Our tolerance is slightly different.
You drink the UK people at the table.
Don't come at my retirement party. We just shared, you know, a real special history and relationship. Jerelyn came to my wedding, and we've gotten to know each other so well over the years. And one thing that I will say that resonates with me is I remember going on the interview and coming to the company and working for Jerelyn. I was like, wow, that's what companies should be like. That's what corporate America should be like. People like Jerelyn. And I think, 33 years later, whether it was the first day or your last day on Monday, if you look around this room, how many of us you've impacted either by hiring or by being a mentor or being a friend. So when I think of National Grid and Brooklyn Union, Jerelyn, I think of you most of all. So congratulations and have a wonderful